international between the Windies and England in the Sandals T20 International Series. Confirmation of the teams for the
in simply scintillating form throughout the ODI series. Great to have him back playing international cricket. Now we have him in its 57 matches. The Pakistan Super League have a number of the new... Well, boundary first ball. They're underway.
David Willey, you've got to start it just outside the off stump. Obviously got too straight. Best possible start though. Well, 6 would have been there.
Yeah, but you take that. Oh, big shot this time. Third man interested. Oh, dropped. Adil Rashid right on the fence.
Adil Rashid. He got a solid base standing near that boundary, which would have been a concern in his peripheral vision initially. Yeah, you see the base.
Leading edge, that's gone straight up, won't even beat the inner circle. Joe Root takes the catch.
Maybe the ball just didn't angle towards leg stump as much as Shai Hope expected because he closed the face of the bat too early. But a good strike by Curran. And a wonderful save for 6, 7 for 1.
Different ends of their career, but equally as exciting. Just 9 matches, 77 runs, not yet a 30 or a 50, but the strike rate, that will go up. Well, this man has some real swagger.
And Shimron Hetmeyer in the ball, thudding into his thigh pad, taking the leading edge previous deliveries to smack this away.
Oh, that's just too easy. The field set as it is. Short, wide, third man up, just to slip in as well.
And Chris goes past Martin Guptill now as they play.
Chipped into the leg side. Nothing more than just a flick.
The way the Windies have made history in this format of the game with their 6 hitting, not the running.
Oh, God, experience, all the nous against Chris Gow. We're just going to have a look. Looks like he just guides it. Darren Bravo.
Not with the control that he would like, but he will get another boundary.
The ODI, similar delivery. He'd hit the first one for a boundary and went after the second and holed out at.
It's gone up a long way and is taken very simply by Liam Plunkett. Myra is being, I think, just told to stick around for a little longer.
Slower delivery into the shot, bit too early, didn't really get any bat speed behind it, and just popped it up to mid-on. And umpire talking about earlier, Liam Plunkett can afford to be a little further up than the others and get that kind of bounce because of his height.
Oh, that's in the slot. That's gone all the way right into the changing rooms. And he's missed it by about a foot. Right in the slot. Pulled away, leg side fielder out there. Can't get there. Bounces. Oh, it's wonderful stuff. I don't know whether he stopped it or they've stopped it. Hitting with the spin. It's Billings. Very acrobatic.
If he stopped this was a good piece of work. It's in the air, he's in the air, may just have had that right foot down.
Steepler. Willie's interested. Not, no, he's not.
Aggressive. Hits the ball hard. This one is just floated up into his range.
Just over Jordan. He's got a scamper for this. Oh, he's just over for Sid.
Just kept travelling.
Short again. Could we have the ball back, please, when it lands?
And up she goes.
Lovely strike down the ground. Just open the front leg so he can access the ball with the bat.
Manipulates his wrists. Mid-off is up. They're just going to check this now. I think that's just short, so that's only going to be 4. Just see it pitch and just check over the cushion.
What a brilliant effort. What an amazing effort from Chris Jordan.
Bravo was so early on the shot, just chipped it up. Then he had to get across. You can see him roll his fingers across the top of the ball. Completely does Bravo. But then that is excellent. Had to change direction, move across to his right. Sticks out a hand. Good catch. Bit of captaincy as well from Owen Morgan. Got a
Thin edge and given. Yeah, good catch from Johnny Bairstow. It's a little quicker through the air this time.
real pace off, and then this one pushed through that little bit quicker. Just skids off the surface as it comes out of the front of Rashid's hand and off the edge of Brathwaite's bat. A man at the top of his game with a lot of confidence.
Captain's happy, bowler is happy. England pretty happy. 102 for 5. Fabian Allen.
Brilliant, simply brilliant from Nicholas Pooran. He has every shot in the book.
Young lad, no fear. Keep your eye on the ball and whack. Sensible too, hit with the wind.
Catch, it's a cry, catch, it's a cry, run out of room. He has run out of room. And
Billings out there, he's really interested in this at deep mid-wicket.
Jordan Vistani doesn't drop.
Early on from Rashid, but it didn't matter. Shearhope perishing shortly afterwards. Right at the bottom of the bat, it looks as if it's going to die on Chris Jordan, but he's got a wonderful pair of hands.
That'll be 50 for Nicholas Pooran, only his second in this format of the game. But it's a nice glimpse of his ability as a player.
50 from 32 deliveries with 3 fours and 3. It's a big stand, it's got a big roof. Back of the hand stuff. Gets his front leg out of the way. Look at his arms flaying through the line of the ball. This goes a long way.
Oh, he goes full and straight and knocks over Nicholas Pooran. What a comeback for Tom Curran.
And he's looking at the big screen. It's just a genuine length ball. And it's through in quickly. 100 full innings from Nicholas Pooran. 58 from 37, 137 for 7.
One, chase one.
And it's really good from the 2 batsmen. They put him under pressure there. They were looking for 2.
That's unfortunate. It's as good as you can serve up.
He'll be thinking there ain't no justice. Squeeze off the inside edge.
Now pace on and 4 in. Important runs, and that's the thing that you have to look at with this, the value that he can offer with the bat. Catch taken. Went for the Yorker. It was a low. These end up off their 20 overs.
Where's your money? Lawful toss right at the bottom of the bat from Jason Holder. Sam Billings makes no mistake. A wicket.
The Windies finished on 160 for 8. It meant that England would need 161 of their 20 overs to try to go 1-up in this series.
Oh, short, tested him out early. He answers the question well.
Normally pitches up the ball early on, Sheldon Cottrell, but this was pitching in his half of the pitch. And Alex Hales is not going to miss out on those. England off to a good
Extra bounce. Same again, not as convincing, but 4.
start here. This score can look extremely gettable. And I'm sure they'll settle for that.
Oh, it's going to be more runs, whether this time it's off the pad.
As he actually hasn't been straight, he's been more to leg than anything.
Ball dropped, did all the hard work.
At the ground and got a hold of it. Alex Hales didn't quite get that one in the middle of the bat. And all the way there, it's in. And just out of his fist as his hand hit the ground.
Bowled him, full straight, and there it is, the salute.
The get-go, and immediately success. That one just came back slightly. Hales opened up to whack it over the offside, and has to accept a salute on his way back to the pavilion.
In this format now. Oh, easy runs again.
Oh, things have started awfully wrong for the West Indies.
Same again, that is timed really well. Sure. Jason Holder is not happy. Oh, it's just a carbon copy.
Oh, the length's wrong, the line's wrong. And just free runs. Shimron Hetmeyer has just been running to his left and running to his right.
Oh, it goes right across his stumps. It's not a bad shout. Well, whether Root will just have a look at this one. The salute comes, Joe Root. Yeah, he reviews it. Is that what has saved him? This is the one. Well, it clips the top of the bail, so that is umpire's call, and Joe Root is out. England captain Owen Morgan in at number 4.
Get it!
Edge. Done him in the flight, done him with the pace as well. Go on, Chris Gow. No, nearly.
Again, Bairstow making width for himself.
Nothing more than a flick. Downwind as well. This has not been anything.
As drips right into his arc, Johnny Bairstow doesn't try to hit it too square. Just hits it so it rides the wind enough to go for 6.
Slapped. Move on to 50. Oh, punched. He might have punched it for 4. 7 overs. That's hit the boundary, surely. 68.
Good old-fashioned left boot, but not quite enough. Just rolled on there, looked like.
That's another good shot from Johnny Bairstow, all the way for 6. Quick time, just 27 deliveries for him.
We've seen hints of his good form throughout the series, Johnny Bairstow.
Easily done. Brathwaite round the wicket to into the body of.
Well, not in any control. His feet were off the ground. Couldn't get the power. Couldn't get the timing. Probably got it high on the bat.
Bowl a couple of tidy overs of leg spin. It's gone high. Should be taken. Dropped it. It's the 3rd one that has gone down by the Windies in the field here today or tonight.
What can you say? Fielding is such an important part of this game.
That should be 4. Easily passed. Backward point.
It's just a wide full toss and put away.
Yes.
Those are easy deliveries. Those are 2 gifts wrapped in a bow tie and saying Merry Christmas from Carlos Brathwaite in this over.
Let's see what he's trying to do. He's trying to bowl wide and full, but just over pitching. Once it passes the man at backward point, there's no one to stop it.
It's high. Does it have the legs? Carlos Brathwaite is under it and takes it, and a wicket that the Windies desperately needed.
And entertaining, classy innings from Johnny Bairstow comes to an end. Didn't quite have the...
Catch him!
Lovely shot, super shot, just a little over pitched and pounced on.
Well, that's all that's needed. England don't need to panic at all. Bit of width on offer this time. Put away nicely. Slow outfield. That's been hit well.
Catch him!
Confident looking shot, excellent shot, finds the gap.
At least couple of steps down, pick the gap really well. Didn't think too much about elevation, actually just tried to get it in that gap long on, deep mid-wicket, splits them.
Hit powerfully, again finds the gap and finds the boundary.
To hang leg side, so anything length wide of that off stump, he was looking for that option, and he's just put it exactly where he wanted the ball. Then he can use the pace that Cottrell is putting on it.
Yep, they'll push, and it's more poor fielding, and it's frustration.
Really looked away, thinking that was just a single down to third man, then looked up and... Well, that's just very, very poor to say.
Flat batted it. Not quite the middle of the bat, but it's enough.
Just goes for the tennis smash. I don't think he even looked at the ball then, Joe Denley. Hit him high on the bat. Didn't matter because these two men were up. Just takes him.
Not hit it that well. Yep. Plan has come to fruition for Jason Holder. Nicholas Pooran takes the...
Persisting with that short ball. Back of the length. Denley looking for a maximum, doesn't really.
Could it be another one? Could it be another one? Oh, dropped it, another one. Oh, Shane Thomas, I'm not sure why he only went with his left hand.
Oh dear. That would have been interesting. Short ball works again. Sam Billings this time, hitting into the breeze. Oh, he's just gone one-handed. Catch it now, catch it. Down it goes.
Another one. My goodness, could there be a surprise left here for us? Salute, sir.
It's a slower delivery. How slow? Just a cutter. It's the top of off.
And that's the game. Nice workmanlike victory for England in this opening T20. The Windies weren't at their best. Just confirmation of how the match flowed after more than one.